you, Gabrielle. I would now like to invite Shelley Petit to speak. Shelley is the chair of the NB Coalition of Persons with Disabilities. She is one of the 26.7% of NB residents 15 and over with one or more disabilities. In other words, she is one of the more than 116,000 NB residents with a disability. Up until 2018, her chronic health condition was in check, but overnight, in 2019, she went from being a full-time mom, middle school teacher, coach, and long-time Girl Guide leader to a person who found themselves mostly housebound and unable to function anymore due to her disability. This is one thing that makes NBCPD unique in New Brunswick. They are a disability organisation run only by persons with disabilities, for persons with disabilities. They understand and live daily the legislated horrors NB places on persons with disabilities.
Thanks, Nicola. So, as Shelley mentioned, the New Brunswick Coalition of Persons with Disabilities, we represent 26.7% of the population, which is way higher than the national average of 22%. But no, there's nothing wrong with our health systems in New Brunswick, is there? No, not at all. We are 116,000, and if this government and other governments won't listen to us, that's easy. We'll create our own party and we'll take over. Because when you meet our needs, you meet everyone's needs. We are calling on the government of New Brunswick, I don't care what color it is, to immediately stop legislative poverty. There are less than 30% of people with disabilities in this province that actually get onto the DSP. Could you live on $866 a month? Because that's what they're asked to live on. In rat-infested places, that's right, shame on them. And then they make statements like, well, we have other services for you. They have things like housing subsidies. If you can get one, and if you can find a place that fits under their limited amount of $1,100 a month. Has anyone found a one-bedroom for $1,100 a month? No. Oh, and forget it if you have a partner or you want to be married, because that's not allowed, because heaven forbid we control our own destiny. Shame. Shame. Shame on them. And, whoa, wait, but they give out new ones every year. 25 additional rent subsidies a year. It'll only take 300 years to get through the list. No problem. Shame on this government. You know, then if we do find a job part-time, because most of us, that's all our bodies can handle, the first thing they do is they rip away our health card. We need a health card. So then what do we have to do? We have to quit our jobs again, start all over on the process again. It's just ridiculous. It is legislative poverty. And it's not new, it's been going on for decades. But I'll tell you what, we've come together as a disability group across this nation, and we are not standing for it anymore, and we are standing up for our rights. Canada is a primary signatory on the Human Rights Declaration of Persons with Disabilities, and we're not taking it anymore. So, thank you. The government can fix this mess. They can find us proper housing. They can provide proper subsidies. They can help us get jobs and not just have groups that get all kinds of money. You say, here's how you make a resume. Really? Gee, thanks. And they can help us live lives of equality, because we are the solution to the worker shortage in this province. But let us work, for God's sakes, let us work. So, Mr. and Mrs. and everyone else in government, you can fix it, or we'll fix it for you. That's all there is to it.
I'm going to ask Shelley to stay a little bit longer to read out a statement shared with us by the Fédération étudiante du campus Université de Moncton. Excuse my British accent.
And already she speaks better French than the Premier.